What do I eat as an American in the Netherlands? Well, it's definitely pizza, cheeseburgers, fabo, and more fabo. Actually, no, this is what I really eat. Let's give our acai bowl a taste. Mmm. So I'm a little bit tired of having espresso for these past few months. Dutch friends, please don't come for me for saying that. And I actually found my French press, and I think I'm going to head into town and buy some fresh ground coffee. I'll take you guys along with me. Let's see what we find. I'm finally back home now, and what I ended up getting at the coffee store is this Brazilian coffee. It smells amazing. It's called Yellow Bourbon Bio, Brazilian. So I'm going to put this in the French press and see how it is.
Three hours later.
You know what I want for lunch? I'm craving ramen. Yeah, let's go make some ramen, guys. So I've requested the Dutchie to make a traditional dish tonight, so let's see what we'll be having for dinner. Eet smakelijk! Good morning, it's currently 9:30 a.m. and excuse my sleep face, I actually haven't had my morning coffee yet, but I'm about to head out and go to Amsterdam to meet a friend and have brunch together. And I've got my banana, I've got the fuel, so let's go. Is there a difference between Dutch and American foods? Well, if you look past the assortment of fried foods, then yes, there is a noticeable difference. First, I think that the Dutch generally have better quality foods with fewer additives and pesticides compared to the US. Second, there is a wider availability of fresh produce and healthy foods at an affordable price. So for instance, I can head to a chain store like Lidl and buy fresh veggies and fresh fruits for decent prices. Whereas if I head to a chain grocery store like Vaughn's in Los Angeles, these same products will be marked up very high, and yes, that is including the currency conversion. The Dutch have much smaller portion sizes, whereas in America we have double, triple, and who knows, maybe even quadruple the size. But it is true, many meals in the States are larger in comparison to average sizes in other countries. A lot of food in the States is high in fat, it's processed, it's high in sugar, and even coming from Los Angeles, even though we do have a wide variety of healthy food options at a very expensive price, generally speaking, things are quite unhealthy. I hate to say it, but Dutch cuisine is not necessarily known to be a culinary phenomena. And while there's so many dishes that I do love, in the words of my foreign friends that visit the Netherlands, it can be quite boring and bland. And while I do think perhaps it's from the culture of efficiency and frugality. What stumps me the most is the Netherlands' past colonial history and history with trade. So given those factors, I would think that, you know, some of the food would have a little bit more spice or seasoning. And in the States, a lot of our food it uses a lot of herbs, spices, and seasonings. And I know this has a lot to do with our history, geography, and immigrant populations. So I think the seasoning would have to be a huge difference. Another point is that we have a big dining out and takeout culture in the US. We seem to have this really unhealthy obsession with fast and convenient consumption, where it's cheap, quick, and easy to get your food instantaneously. In the Netherlands, however, most people prioritize making home-cooked meals. In the US, it's very typical to take a doggy bag or leftovers after having a meal out, and maybe you'll heat that up the next day as a snack or for lunch. In the Netherlands, this is not really a thing. When you go out to eat, you'll notice that most people's plates are usually finished or there's a little something there. And my theory for this is that the portion sizes are just smaller, so it's easier to eat. Have my eating habits changed since moving to the Netherlands? I would say yes. So there are some things that I've naturally incorporated from being home. So for instance, eating dinner at 7 p.m. In the Netherlands, it's typically around 5 or 6. So what I've noticed is that I eat a lot of dairy products now. So specifically yogurt and cheese. Yogurt is very much a staple in Dutch households. It's eaten for breakfast or as a snack. And I eat yogurt here more than I ever did before living in the States. Cheese, I mean, come on, Dutch cheese is amazing. And I love having that as an extra source of protein, eating as a snack, having it with charcuterie. What I've noticed is that I actually eat more bread living in the Netherlands, which makes sense because the Dutch love their bread. Whereas back home, bread was something that I actually rarely ate, not even on a weekly basis. So I would say that my consumption in that food category has gone up quite a bit. This is so sad to say, but I have lost my spice tolerance. I have eaten spicy foods my whole entire life, but moving to Europe really changed that. It has decreased so much. And I know that, for instance, with the home cooked meals I make, I usually put a lot of cayenne pepper in soups and other dishes, and that has decreased so much. And another point is eating spicy foods with my partner, which his spice tolerance has gone up quite a lot while mine has gone down. So I guess we've switched, but we were eating Thai food a couple weeks ago and I had to stop and take some pauses in between the Thai curry we were having, and my eyes were watering. And when I looked at his plate, he completely finished it and he said it was really good. So I think something's really wrong here. I don't know, but yeah, it's quite a shame because I used to be able to handle so many different chilies and eat them without breaking a sweat, and now it's the one thing I am not proud of. We talked about dining out and takeout earlier, and that's actually something that my partner and I do less of. We'll go out for drinks and have date nights, but in the sense of having actual meals and going to a restaurant, usually it's for a special occasion if we're celebrating something, but it's definitely much less than I was accustomed to in the US, which is great because that's always good for your wallet and it's healthier. Hey guys, if you made it this far in the video, thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to give it a like, subscribe, and let me know in the comments below what are some of your favorite foods in the Netherlands and in the States. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!